Isn't it? We apparently have excellent connection. So, good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's stream where we will be playing some Farming Simulator 25 and having a look at the brand new DLC for the game, the Highlands and Fishing Expansion, which releases on the 4th of November. What I will do, for those of you on the YouTube, I will copy and paste my link into the chat. If you don't already own the DLC and you want to buy it, go and grab it from this link that is now pinned in the chat. You will get 10% off. And you will also help out me as a streamer and as a channel content creator. So there we go. Have fun, ladies and gents. As I say, there is currently an embargo, which means I can't actually show any of the game, any of the map, any of the stuff till 1 PM. So we're just going to hang out and chill for a little bit for the next few minutes. Give people a chance to rock up and arrive and get settled in. Time to get yourselves a drink and some snacks. Because we're going to be here for a little bit of time this afternoon, because we're going to have a look at a few things today. We're going to have a look, obviously, at the map as a whole and go and see the sites. We're going to have a look at the new crop type, onions, and how we go about planting that, harvesting that, and various bits and pieces. We're also obviously going to do some fishing. There will also be a YouTube video going live on the channel at 1 PM as well, which I recorded yesterday, which will be a very quick look at the fishing mechanic in the game. I did have a few glitches yesterday with it. I will stress right now, it does seem like the new DLC has some incompatibilities with some mods. I don't know specifically which mods, because I didn't do extensive testing to find out which ones were causing the problem. But basically, I disabled all my mods, and I was able to resolve an issue where the game crashed every single time I tried to cast my fishing rod yesterday. So, if you get the DLC and you find you have issues with fishing, turn off your mods until, I guess, mods get updated and reports get sent as to what mods are clashing with the fishing minigame mechanic. Also, in my lovely little video that goes live in 10 minutes, you'll notice at the end there's a little bit of an issue with the boats. The boats tend to be a little bit sinky. They tend to sink a bit, or capsize a bit. I have sent video to Marcel at Giants in the Discord this morning, and he says his answer, his reply to me was, and I will quote him. If I can find it. Looks like something should be improved there. That's reasonable boat driving from your part, so yes, we need to take a look at that before Tuesday. So there may be some tweaks coming to the boats before Tuesday's actual release. Because yes, I tried to park my boat at a dock to get out and return to land, and the whole thing just flipped sideways on me. But hey, that's why we do these early access things and previews, because we get to do some bug testing and finding for Giants, which then hopefully lets them fix the stuff before it reaches everyone else, or you guys on Tuesday when the DLC releases. Now, I'm pretty certain as well, I don't have any mods to download today, update today. I've just downloaded a harvester, the Grimmy Rexall 6300, which was on the mod hub today. That's pretty much the only thing. Everything else is all up to date. Might just put a few actual little mods back in that I know I'm going to need for today. Just some vehicles and stuff that I might use, tractors, because surprisingly we don't start a lot. Speaking of releases, I've got the PS5 version of Football Manager pre-ordered. I hope it comes early. Yeah, that would be nice. I've played a little bit of FM26. I've just been playing a little bit of FM26 actually this morning before I've switched over to this. And in my last game, obviously I'm currently managing Lincoln City in the beta. My goalkeeper broke his arm. Broke his upper arm with 15 minutes of the match to go. And it's the first time I've not picked a substitute goalie on the bench. So it's like, oh dear, what do I do? And basically forced the goalkeeper with a broken arm to play the last 15 minutes. Can't sub him off because I'd already made changes. I'd already made 5 changes outfield, and I don't have didn't have a sub goalie. How long is he out for? He's going to be out 9 weeks, I think it says on the physio report. It's going to be out for 9 weeks. So my injury list just keeps getting longer and longer. It does, Barker. That's currently, I think, the 10th player I've got injured in this save at the moment. Having recently lost my right winger as well for 2 months. Honestly, I think injuries are really broken in the game at the moment because you seem to be getting a lot of them. A lot of them. You do. You seem to be getting lots of, and they're not even small injuries like, you know, oh, this player's suffered a bit of a strain, he's going to be out for 2 or 3 days. It's always like several weeks injuries that are like several weeks recovery. You should really sort out the cables, but it's pretty comfy on the couch. Sit on the couch, Barker. Stay on the couch. It's Friday. You got all weekend to sort cables. Got all weekend. The whole weekend ahead of us after today. I'm only busy tomorrow. I've got nothing to do on Sunday, so it's going to be a very chilled weekend this weekend for me. I'll get the PC version for my Steam Deck when mods are out. As you know, it's all about the United Counties mod. It is. It is. I mean, there are a lot of mods out for Football Manager 26 already on PC. I've just downloaded one today and installed that. Well, I've downloaded 2 today and installed one that speeds up the menus and UI in game, makes it a lot more responsive when you're clicking on buttons. And then I've downloaded one as well, which lets me customize and change attribute colors on the player screens to my preferences. So for, I think, really bad ratings, they should now show as red in game. Okay ratings are white. Good ratings are yellow, and obviously amazing as anything, green, bright green. So now when I'm looking at a player screen, I can actually very quickly go, ah, yeah, he's actually pretty good. If there's lots of green on there. If there's lots of red on there, I know to just move on. Move along. Footy Saturday, yes, Barker. Football tomorrow. Home game. First of about 7 home games in a row for us this month. Be nice. Be nice to spend November at home I don't fancy doing a lot of travelling this month. Feels like I've done a lot in the last few weeks. So, but you do need to get the cables done today. Okay, well, if you need to get cables done, you go get cables done. I'm sure we can chill out quite happy here. I'm hoping they add more women's leagues. I want to play as Lincoln United women. Went last night. We lost 5-0 to Notts County women. Yeah, again, that's going to be down to modders, I would think, to do the women's teams for the non-league. Aren't Grantham at the YMCA soon? No, we're not. Because we've got a cup game that day, so that game's been postponed with no current new date arranged for it. We should have been playing them, I think 15th of November we should have been going to Newark Town, but we've now got I think it's VAR's game that weekend, so, and our diary's pretty full for November, so any trip to the YMCA will be in December, I think. And then obviously we've got the return fixture then on New Year's Day, is it? New Year's Day, I think, for Newark Town coming back to Grantham, where hopefully Grantham will be in much better form than we was in the FA Cup game at the start of the season, which wasn't a fair reflection on Grantham, that game, because all our players were on holiday. You know, the season hadn't even started properly. We hadn't even played a league game at that point, yet we're forced to play FA Cup. And we ended up losing. But only narrowly. Only very narrowly. I think it'll be a different kettle of fish now. I think playing Newark Town now at this point in the season, it's going to be a lot tougher for Newark. A lot tougher for them. Because we're flying at the minute. Last four games, 4 clean sheets. You know, looking very solid defensively we are. And just need to start increasing the goal output a bit now at the opposite end of the field. Start working on closing down the goal difference on some of those top 6 teams. That's what we need to do. Because it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Like you say, CR Media. It's going to be very close at the end of the season between these teams at the top 6. And goal difference is going to be king, I think, come the end of the season to where you finish up. But, ladies and gents, by my watch, it is now 1 minute past 1. Which means, ladies and gents, we can go play on the map. We are going to do, for Farm Sim, I think we're going to do Big Cam today. Don't you think, Barker? Big Cam? We'll do Big Cam. We'll do Big Cam, and here we are. Save is loaded. Here's the loading screen. There's the map. There's the boat store that you can go to in the game where you can buy your boat, your speed boat for your pleasure fishing, or your trawler for farming fishing. In game, we're at the starting farm. Like I say, I did cover this in my video, which is also live now on the channel. And not a lot of starting equipment in the game. We've got the brand new, one of the brand new JCBs. The Fast Track 2115. Which is quite nice. We've got, obviously, Massey Fergie Combine. And then we've got a New Holland tractor over here. And that's it. That's all you start with in New Farmer, ladies and gents. So if you come into the game New Farmer, That's your lot. We got some sheep. We do start with some sheep though in the game. And we've got a little bit of a trailer here. Loading wagon. We've got a mower. I didn't see a baler anywhere on my trip round the farm yesterday. So I'm guessing it is loading grass, hay, straw loose at the minute. In fact, I didn't even see a tedder or windrower. So I guess we're not even doing hay for the sheep. We will be doing grass. Providing grass only. A little shed over here with, I think this is our silo. Nice little area back here. Some Highland cows that we start with. On field 50. So yeah, we start with sheep and cows. We also start in New Farmer with 4 fields. You've got the grass field, barley field, wheat field, and then you've got an empty field as well. I seem to be getting some stick drift or trigger drift on my controller. I don't know why that is. Might have to sort that out with the little controller tuning program sometime. I have changed cables recently with the for the controller, as Barker well knows. I wonder if the new cable's a little bit glitchy. Hello, Highland cows. Very nice. Need to get one of them fancy robot things they added in the last patch this week that does the